A warm welcome to our technical session, 10th technical session. So, I would like to request Professor Bikika Lalu Taring, Professor Nehu, Madam, please come on the dais. She is the chairman for the session. I want to request a warm welcome to co-chair Dr. Tapas Kumar Ghosh, Assistant Librarian IIT Kharagpur. Sir, please come to our dais. And rapporteur Mrs. Rita Ghosh, Assistant Librarian IIT Kharagpur. Okay, I am requesting Ms. Dolan to give a flower bouquet to our chair, session chair, Professor Bikika Taring Nehu. And requesting Dr. Tapas Ghosh to give a memento to Madam. I request Dipanita to give a flower bouquet to Dr. Tapas Ghosh. Professor Bikika Lalu, Madam, please. I request Ms. Dolan to give a flower bouquet to Mrs. Rita Ghosh. A warm welcome to Madam for the session. I will request Dr. Tapas Ghosh to give a memento to Madam Rita Ghosh. Thank you, sir. So, with this, I would like to hand over the mic to our chair of this session, Professor Bikika Lalu Nehu. Hey, handset ta? Madam, I am giving you a handset.
Thank you, Dr. Samrat. And
thank you, Madam.
I'd like to welcome Dr. N.C. Ghosh, our co-chair. Sorry, Dr. T.K. Ghosh, sorry. I think I got it wrong. Oh, they made some changes, I didn't get the new changes. Okay, so sorry, sir. So, sorry for the, okay, sir. Sorry for the miscommunication, sir. Dr. T.K. Ghosh, Assistant Librarian, IIT Kharagpur. Welcome, sir. Mrs. Rita Ghosh, I welcome you also. I welcome you. Both are Ghosh, so it's a bit of a problem for me. Sir Ghosh has been in touch with me. I must I must laud the well-organized way in which they have been communicating with us. I don't know about others, but I have been receiving very, up-to-date communication from them. Dr. Ghosh has been in touch with me regarding our conveyance right from Guwahati onwards, and he's been very concerned about our conveyance and so on. So thank you, sir. And I thank the entire team also. So in order not to waste time, I would like to know if how many papers will be presented? How many presenters? All 10 are here. Okay, so can we start, sir, with your permission, ma'am? Can we start with, we're going serially, according to the serial, okay? Kishore De and Dr. Samir Kumar Jalal, Strategies and Barriers in Accessing Online Educational Resources with Reference to Freely Available Virtual Labs and Simulations. And if you don't mind, if you can keep it within the scheduled time. What is the scheduled time? 5 minutes, is it? Between 5 and 7 minutes, if possible.
Hello. 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 Actually, my presentation already has started. You can see which. So actually, this is a virtual biology lab, and that's my presentation topic also. So it's strategies and barriers in accessing online educational resources with reference to freely available virtual labs and simulations. So basically, this paper works on virtual labs and simulations in a variety of educational resources. So which are freely accessible educational resources that user can access through virtual, which can be easy to access anytime, especially anywhere. So now come to the objectives. So objectives like to provide a brief overview of educational resources, to determine the barriers of accessing educational resources in different areas, and the major is to identify the freely available virtual labs and simulations as strategies to overcome obstacles, as per my topics. And next, to assess the importance of virtual labs. Now coming to methodology, so I have taken document research, which includes news, blogs, websites, e-journals, online encyclopedias, databases, and more. And mind that I have taken only selected list of freely available virtual labs and simulations taken from some library websites and blogs. So now, what are the barriers? So barriers like low percentage of specific learning materials. Next, a valuable problem arises with resource quality. Then such supporting educational resources. Next point is using educational resources of lack of awareness. And the common point is economic conditions have been a major problem for everyone. Now come to the strategies. So already I have told you that when user can access educational resources without any obstacles, so that should be used recent trending innovation kind of virtual labs and simulations which are freely available. So I have brought two subjects, social science and science and technology. So in social science, I have taken these selected few websites like People Power, Model Diplomacy, Anylogic, OLabs, iCivics, etc. And it also, science and technology, I have selected these websites, Energy 3D, GNU Radio, Bioman Biology, Math Magic, chemistry modules like this. So now you can see some snapshots from different websites I have taken. These are also as virtual labs. It's interesting because it's a snapshot from taken playing games. So when a user playing games, during playing games, they can also gather educational knowledge. So it's kind of interesting to me also. Now what are the findings of my paper? Like the first overcome with online labs is the cost of advantage. Next, online laboratory experiments take on true real life experiences. And next point is common things in labs. And this safely comes from online labs very well, because physical labs sometimes should have some risks. So online labs not. And next is huge percentage of students boost themselves using online labs. And the common thing, because it is online mode, so the collaborative work students will be doubled. So now I have to conclude that. So after all the discussion, we can say that virtual labs and simulations having enormous value in creative, innovative ideas through real-life experiences. So that a student at any level can have complete experience through appropriate educational resources from any part of the world, and they will be immensely benefited. That's my all. So that's all. Thank you for listening and watching. Kishore. Thank you.
Presentation also is appreciable. So thank you.
So I have two obstacles that during preparing my own PPT presentation.
Okay, yes, yes.
If it is
No, I appreciate that, even your style of presentation, and I must say I already learned something from you. So thank you. Well done, thank you. Yeah. Can we,
With
yes,
your
sir?
permission,
Yes,
madam, one announcement that today 6:30 the cultural program will start. They will not wait for anyone because they are very professional. They have already come, set all this thing, and this system will go to the Kalidas auditorium. So I request the chairman and other member to finish it on time, in time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. We'll try. So it also depends on the presenters. So thank you, and yes, sir. Pardon. Can we have the next presenters, Ms. Paramita Bes Barwa and Ms. Rupshika Kashyap, a study on the transformative role of an artificial intelligence in empowering LIS professionals in India. Again, please learn from Mr. Kishore Dey and try to keep it in time. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Since the paper is written jointly, so there will be a joint presentation by all three authors. The title of our research paper is A Study on the Transformation Role of Artificial Intelligence in Empowering LIS Professionals in India. In the introduction, I proudly mentioned that LIS professionals are really dynamic in nature. Most of the technology that come out in the market, they are really interested to learn it. As we all know, in recent time, artificial intelligence has become dominant globally. They influence every sector, every field. Because of AI, most of professionals have feared to losing their job in future. But as Fefeli comments, AI does not replace job. It replaced by those people who know how to use AI. So therefore, it is essential for LIS professionals to aware of AI and learn the AI applications so that they can deliver productive performance and saving their time for their creative work. For further presentation, we'll continue by my co-authors.
Okay, thank you. So, coming to objectives, we have three objectives. First one, to access the current awareness and understanding of AI among the library professionals in India. And the second one, to identify the extent to which AI technologies have been integrated into the library services. And the last one, to explore the attitudes and concerns of LIS professionals regarding the adoption of AI. So here we have adopted survey method using Google Forms. And the targeted population, mainly the working LIS professionals among the entire India. Thank you. Next, Naveen, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will continue with the data analysis and the findings of the study. As we are looking to the table 1, which is the understanding and familiarity of LIS professionals about AI, there is an overwhelming response that most of the majority of LIS professionals have a good understanding about the artificial intelligence. Next, the respondents were asked that if artificial intelligence has ability to enhance library services, here also, we can see that 55.4% of the respondent has agreed that yes, the artificial intelligence and the application of artificial intelligence has that ability which is going to definitely enhance the library services. Next, it was asked to the allies professionals all over India that is there any requirement of formal training regarding the artificial intelligence? Then there is also a very overwhelming response that 61.1% says that yes, it requires, but most of the allies professionals stuck to the argument that artificial intelligence is something which is learned by doing. It's like learning by doing. Since yesterday, I don't know the name actually, there was a presentation in the morning session who stated that artificial intelligence is infant as of now. It can be molded in a way which will become a great importance for allies professionals in future. Let's move to the next. So why the applications and tools of the artificial intelligence are used? We can see here that ChatGPT was used by 42.9% of respondents for writing emails and orders, etc., and natural language processing, automation for cataloging and metadata management, machine learning for personalized book recommendation, and chatbot for personal assistance and queries, and there are other applications of AIs which were used by the allies professionals. Next, what were the key acknowledged benefits of AI in libraries, which were actually acknowledged by the allies professionals during the survey, and it come to our knowledge by the survey that 80.4% of respondents recognized that with the help of AI, there is an improved search and discovery system in the libraries. Next, 60.7% acknowledged that data analytics and quick query responses, this service was also helped by the use of artificial intelligence, and other things are 24/7 patron support, innovative services, personalized recommendation, enhanced cataloging, etc. Let's move forward. What are the crucial roles in continuation to that? Previous slides, that decision making, accurate answer and accessibility, resource saving and cost effectiveness, language support and fraud detection, innovation in services. These are the services that are recognized by the allies professionals regarding the AI. Next one is attitudes towards the AI. The 83.93% have positive attitudes towards AI.
So, can you wind up if you don't mind?
Yes, ma'am, I'm just winding up quickly. And there are other primary concerns. Those concerns are data privacy, security, reliability, accuracy, and these are the concerns. As you can see, let's move forward then. And there is 98% need training for effective use in AI. And suggestion and recommendation. These are the suggestion and recommendation provided by the respondent itself, which is modified and given to you. Significant suggestions, they are comprehensive trainings, enhancements of digital library with AI, efficient task management with AI, and so on. Let's move to the conclusion here that now, after having a discussion on this particular topic, we can say that allies professionals have a significant amount of awareness regarding the AI and its applications, and there is a definite concerns between allies professionals which are to be fulfilled, such like trainings and all those things. And finally, one should be well equipped and well tech savvy for the acquisition acquisition of artificial intelligence in day-to-day library service. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much, IIT Kharagpur. Thank you so much, NDLI Club. Thank you.
Well presented, especially Naveen.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, who else but LIS professionals with keeping up with artificial intelligence? So I think yeah, it's an interesting topic. Anything you'd like to say, Dr. Ghosh? Okay. Can we, thank you.
Thank you,
Can
ma'am.
we go to the next presentation by Mr. Indrajit Mondal and Mrs. Shabnam Surendran. Forgive me if I am pronouncing your names wrong. Contribution of G20 countries in digital library research during 1991 to 2022, assigned to metric analysis using bibliometrics package.
Okay, very good afternoon to all of you. Myself Indrajit Mondal, on behalf of my co-author Sabnam, I presenting our papers, contribution of G20 countries in digital library research during 1991 to 2022, a scientific analysis using bibliometrics or package. Okay, so for this, we should a little introduction about scientometrics. Scientometrics is a field that studies the quantitative aspects of science quantitatively and using different mathematical and statistical methods with the help of different packages like bibliometrics R and VOSBR. And all of you know about digital
Can you go
library.
to the
Okay.
Can you go to the main portion?
Yeah.
I think this we already know, especially NDLI. We have heard quite a lot
Yeah.
today.
Okay, my objectives of the study, the scientific analysis on digital library and the findings year-wise distribution, top 20 preferred journals, top 20 prolific authors, top 20 most relevant affiliations, top 20 countries scientific productions, top 25 countries citation patterns, collaboration network, and thematic trends across the globe, and want to know the contribution of G20 countries on it, because all of you know this year G20 presidency is in India, so we want to know the contribution of G20 countries on the digital library research. So my method was like that. For data extraction, we take the database Scopus and I download the data on 27th August 2023, and for this I use some filter. For first filter was I use title and abstract, like for this digital library or electronic library or virtual library, and time span was 1991 to 2022, and language I select for only English, region was all region, and items type was only articles, review, proceedings, papers, and book chapter. And using this filter, I got 6,151 items. And using these items, I analysis, using these articles, I analysis these articles with the help of the software called Bibliometrics R and VOSBR. And these are the result, year-wise distribution of publications. This is the result from 2091 to 2022, and we get the graph like this. This is like exponential graph, means the digital library research is growing exponentially, and we have seen that maximum research output was from within the time frame 2022 to 2022, means within the pandemic times. So it's a very good sign for digital library research for the sustainability of the educations. And next, we have seen the top 20 preferred journals. These are the list of top 20 preferred journals for digital library research. And this is the table that maximum articles are published within these core journals, mean these 13 or 14 journals. And this is the top 20 prolific authors, and here we have seen that within top 20 prolific authors, 12 authors are from G20 countries. It's a very good science, means 60% of the authors, top 20 authors are from G20 countries. Top 20 most relevant affiliations. Here we have seen that within top 20 most relevant affiliations, 17 means 85% are from G20 countries. This is very good science for digital library research in G20 countries. Top 20 countries scientific production. Here we have seen that 16%, 16 out of 20 means 80% countries are from G20 affiliations, and USA rank was USA first, occupied first rank, followed by UK and India has 12th rank in the top 20 countries scientific production. So India doing very good job in digital library research and have more have to run more work in futures. And top 25 countries citation patterns, here we have seen that 19 out of 25, means 75% countries are from G20 affiliated. Uh, with USA occupied first rank, and India has the 21st rank with citation 635 citations. And these are the collaboration network. Here we have seen this the collaboration network among different countries. The most collaborated countries are these: United States, United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Brazil. These are the most collaborative countries for co-authorship network. And these are the thematic trends in digital library. Means the most used keywords in this digital library research. These are the digital libraries, information retrieval, semantic, and web service. These are the most used keywords in digital library research. So this is my conclusion, that it's a scientometric studies of digital library research during 1991 to 2022, and it's a showcasing of digital library research among the G20 countries. So here we have lots of G20 countries are doing lot of works on digital library research, and they are contributed more than 80% of the research work. So it's a very good sign, and there are lots of opportunity to do the work in future. So for this work help the future researcher to take a great idea for their future work and for strategic initiatives. Thank you.
Thank you, Indrajit. Thank you. It's an interesting topic. Thank you, Indrajit. Can we have Ms. Jyoti and Dr. Javed Khan? Are they there? Okay. Impact of electronic resources on library services, a systematic review through PRISMA method. Please keep it in time.
Good evening, all of you. Myself, Jyoti from Swami Vivekananda Suvarti University, Meerut. Today, I am presenting impact of electronic resources on library services, a systematic review through PRISMA method. First, introduction. E-resources has become very famous these days. Demand of the e-journals, e-book, e-thesis and other has increased. The adaptation of e-resources has impacted library services in multi-phase ways. Technical services functions like acquisition, licensing, cataloging, metadata creation and maintenance have undergone changes and required new workflow. While electronic resources provide enormous opportunities, they also come with challenges. While electronic resources provide enormous opportunities, they also come with challenges. Information sources. Library and information science abstract. Library and information science source. Library and information science technology abstract. Study selections. Records identified from databases total 357, and lastly studies included in review numbers of 54. Overview of included studies: information access and library use, acquisitions and collection development, cataloging, metadata and resource description, circulation and resources sharing, reference services, information literature, instruction, budget and costs, staffing, skills and training extra. Advantage and challenges of electronic resources. Advantage: instant, anytime availability, flexible remote usage, environmental sustainability, new models like open access. And there are some challenges also, like significant cost of subscription and licensing, infrastructure needs, staff trainings extra. Conclusions. In conclusions, this systematic review analyzes 54 recent studies, provides a synthesis of current evidence on the diverse impact of electronic resources on library services. It reveals the transformative effect of e-resources on collections, discovery, access, budget, staffing, workflow, skills, and user experiences. Electronic resources enable academic, public, and special libraries to meet evolving information needs in the digital age. However, they also come with the myriad challenges related to costs, infrastructure, staff training, licensing, maintenance, and usability. Purposeful planning, collaboration training, community partnerships, user construction design, and future research can help libraries maximum opportunities and overcome challenges.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jyoti, have you mentioned your references here, or have you mentioned them in the paper, proceedings paper? Your list of references, since this is a review, your list of references.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it in the proceedings paper?
Yes, ma'am, paper.
Okay.
20
because this is a
references.
review.
There are 20 references, ma'am.
No, you mentioned 54, no?
54 total studies, madam. Mixed methods.
Prisma. You mentioned anything on Prismas somewhere? Sorry,
ma'am.
what is your this thing? Prisma, yeah, Prisma.
Yeah.
Have you mentioned anywhere? Here in your slides? No.
There are one slide missing.
Okay, okay. Okay, since we are out of time, thank you, Jyoti.
Thank you.
Thank you. Clap for him at least. Okay. Can we go to the next number 5, the 5th presentation by Mr. Pawan Kumar Pal and Dr. Samir Kumar Jalal. Unlocking the future of academic libraries using AI chatbot.
So good afternoon all of you, respected our co-chairs. So today I am presenting paper Unlocking Future of Academic Library Using AI Chatbot. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here I have created table of content where I can introduce like what is AI chatbot and our objective and the role of NLP. Actually, in AI chatbot, like each and every sector chatbot is taking the places. So each and every places chatbot has taken the larger part of user accustomed to utilizing the popular chatbot in our daily life, such as Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, Microsoft Cortana, and Apple Siri. So we are very habituated of using chatbot. So it gives the direct accessible system. And the advantage in digital reference in our library, So here are so many of uses in our digital reference service or reference service of implementing AI chatbot in our websites. Actually, in chatbot are basically two types. First is rule based and another one is AI based. And AI based is totally based on NLP, which is natural language processing. And what? Okay. Okay. So natural language processes enable AI chatbot to understand and process the human language, allowing for more effective communication. Such examples are generating conversational AI chatbot. So many libraries are there, like we can use NLTK, Genesim, and Core NLP and TextBlob also. In so many languages are available, like in Python we can use NLP model, and they are totally all are open sources, and their features are classification. In NLTK there are classification system also there and tagging also there. And framework for creating AI based chatbot, there is a selection. Firstly selection of AI chatbot framework, second choice of programming language, third web development, fourth backend development, API integration, cloud hosting, security and user interface. So what technology is required for creating website AI chatbot? There are so many of softwares are there. Firstly, the technology required, like programming language, we can use Python, Node.js, Java, development framework like Microsoft Boot framework, Bootpress and Rasa also. And there's machine learning libraries, TensorFlow, PyroTorch, Skillset Learn, chatbot development platform, Dialogflow, IBM Watson and Amazon Alexa. And cloud service, there is a Google Cloud, Amazon AWS and Microsoft Azure also. In for testing and debugging, Postman for API testing, and Jest for Node.js. So these are the technologies for required for creating a web-based AI chatbot. And there are so many vendors also are there, like ready-made AI chatbot vendor according to the Forbes in 2023. So in number one position there is a HubSpot. So they can there are so many pros and cons are there. So some of the pros are some of the advantages are they extract information from customized CRM messages. and Another one is a WordPress chatbot also. So many are familiar with WordPress. They help you to create website also, and they help in to creating chatbot in website also. So uh, there are no cost of chatbot. Install WordPress without one click, unique welcome, and they are totally free. If you can use WordPress chatbot system, so we can create from there also. And there is a open source chatbot. Actually they are paid versions. From stalling, their starting price there, like I have mentioned, there someone of free and someone is taking cost for initially for creating a chatbot, like Drift, Genesis, and there is a open source there that is totally free, but we have to do some work there, like Dialogflow from Google, Microsoft Bot Framework, Amazon Alexa, Rasa and Pandora Bot. So many of things are there, I have written mentioned there. And the significance, so the most significant things is, if we create chatbot in our website for library digital reference service, for providing digital reference service, so we can cost efficient also, and we can offer the common reference question and directing user to the right service location. And the objective of digital reference assistant is not replace human or eliminate human interaction, but to improve the standard service provided by the reference desk and boost the service efficiency. And implementing a chatbot on website can be a valuable way to enhance user engagement by providing support to the user in digital reference service as a user-centric way. So the conclusion, AI chatbot can contribute to development for more adaptable and scalable user-centric technique in DRS with the real-world application. Academic library uses chatbot to improve accessibility and efficiency for saving the time of user, according to the fourth law of our library science. And the library must embrace new technology, because AI is implementing each and everywhere. So why in our library field also AI should be, our chatbot should be implementing. And one more thing I have missed out, like hold on, this one. So the open source chatbot maker tools like their clients. Dialogflow is using by Domino's, Singapore Airlines, Google themselves, and then Vanguard, and and Amazon Alexa, Facebook Messenger. So many of people are open sourcing software. So as a library profession, we can also use the to implement the AI chatbot. And
Thank you.
so let me conclude. Library must embrace new technologies, striking a balance between human and digital librarians to maximize the strength of each other. And library professional must implement chatbot tool effectively, and professionals should learn how to utilize this tool to offer the best service to our user and user-centric manner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pawan. We'll take one or two questions at the end if we have the time. Thank you, Pawan. Can we have the next? And also the felicitation will take place at the end of all the presentations. Number 6, can we have Dr. M.G. Sri Kumar and Dr. Manuel Raj Peter? They are not there. Can we go straight to the next presentation then? Mr. Ramani Ranjan Sahu. Yes, ma'am. Okay, and Dr. B. Sutradhar. Analysis of NDLI YouTube channel videos. Please keep within time.
Yeah. Good evening, all of you, as chairpersons. So today our topic is analysis of NDLI YouTube channel videos and content analysis and sentiment analysis via viewers' comment. So all of you know about the here three things are there. One is the YouTube videos, and another one is the content analysis, and third one is the sentiment analysis. So all of you know about the YouTube. No need to explanation what is YouTube or that is. Then second one is the content analysis. This is a research method used to analyze and interpret the quantitative and qualitative aspect of textual, visual or audiovisual data, and it involves in systematically categorizing and interpreting content to identify pattern, themes and relationship with the data. Third is the sentiment analysis. That sentiment analysis is also known as the opinion mining. It is a computational technique used to analyze and determine the emotion, tone or sentiment expressed in a piece of text. Next. This is a national digital. I just mentioned in that there is a YouTube channel is there. So I just skip this about the NDLI, that was started by the Ministry of Education, and it is not just a simple repository. Its browse features are that virtual repository for educational resources. That wide range of services are there, and it provides textbooks, articles, video, audio books, and others. So many things. So this is my methodology. First, there is one software that is Webmetrics Analytics tools. In this tools, we have through the UPI API key, we have downloaded that 222 videos IDs, and there are two keywords, NDLI and National Digital Library of India, were applied in that software. After that, we have 6,87,587 views and 14,924 likes and 402 comments are retrieved from that software. So after that data, we just cross-verify with the official NDLI YouTube channels, official sites. We just cross-verify with the data, and that after that we have analysis in that MS Excels, and in there is one Speak AI text analysis tool for that sentiment analysis. These are my objective. First, how many NDLI videos are available in your voice. Second was the characteristics of the NDLI watch conducted.
There's no need to read.
Okay.
We can see on the screen. You just
These are the classification of the content. First, access and use of National Digital Library of India, then global event, NDLI promo, video, use of NDL portal. These are the analysis parts. In the year 2020, there are 118, highest number of videos were uploaded in that YouTube channel, and there are 123 number of videos are uploaded like in that global event. Next, these are the geographical views of NDLI videos and frequently utilized keyword in that comment sections. So first, in the figure 3, that India is the highest viewer obviously, and second is Great Britain, and some keywords like NDLI, NDL and India. 3 keywords are prominently used in that viewers comment. Next, this is the title, National Digital Library of India. These videos are highest like, views and comments. And this is a video which uploaded in the year 2016. These are the, what is the impact if the views on YouTube videos represent the viewers watch the video. Is the highest generated from the audience. Higher view counts suggest that video has attract more attraction and viewerships. And highest highest likes are the way for viewers express their appreciation for the content of the video. And thumbs icon below the video represent them. And the comment parts on the YouTube video play a significant role engaging with the content creator and other viewers. It allows users to express their opinion, ask questions, share their thoughts and provide additional information related to the video content. This is the sentiment analysis. Speak AI tools using in this sentiment analysis, and the score is normalized between the -1. -1 is the most extreme negative and +1 is the most extreme positive. In this data, I have find out that the value is 0.209. It means the sentiment of viewers comments in that 44.41% being the very positive, and 50.71% are neutral, and only 4.88% being negative. These are some findings. And
can we go to the conclusion?
This, educational institutions, teachers, researchers and the student can be benefit from the knowledge and resource available on the NDLI YouTube channels. The comment sections of the YouTube videos plays a significant role in determining viewers' opinion about the channel and its content. So in that the NDLI YouTube channel should ensure its comment sections are enabled and consider uploading more videos related to the NDLI activities in their YouTube video channels. The study contributes to deeper understanding of user preference, engagement and sentiment surrounding the NDLI YouTube channel, which can add an enhancing content quality, user experience and overall channel performance. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right that your study will enhance awareness about NDLI. So thank you, Mr. Ranjan Sahu.
Thank you.
Can we go to the next presentation by Ms. Aditi Roy and Professor Saptarshi Ghosh, Semantic Coupling of Scientific Literature using SBERT, is it? SBERT, okay.
Good evening, all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Myself, Aditi Roy, Senior Research Fellow of Department of Library and Information Science, University of North Bengal. The co-author of this paper is Professor Saptarshi Ghosh of the same department. My paper entitled Semantic Coupling of Scientific Literature using SBERT, an Enhanced Model for Systematic Literature Review. So, as we all know, literature review critically analyzes available literature on a specific topic to provide substantial knowledge. Systematic literature review includes logical, scientific, and systematic evaluation, methodological representation of published literature to produce high-quality research. The term semantic coupling refers to the betweenness among documents having the same textual context. Semantic textual similarity is a crucial evaluative indicator in natural language processing to assess the meaning of two texts and determine their similarity even when the words used in each of the texts are different. This paper helps to identify the semantic coupling between scientific and scholarly literatures using machine learning algorithms. This model will help to identify correlated texts and extend the possibilities of systematic literature review more greatly if the model is implemented through a web interface like AS Review. So the objective of our study is to find out the semantic similarity between sentences of a document, to measure the semantic textual similarity of a document with another document that belongs to a collection of a repository, and lastly, to trace the importance of a pre-trained model with embedding features for its suitability in identifying related literatures for systematic literature review. So for this study, we have selected the Indian National Science Academy collections with 2095 items available at the Institutional Digital Library Repository Hosting Service of NDLI, and randomly selected 92 samples using the sample size calculation formula for finite population. So the workflow, as we can see here, is the first step is to convert the PDF to text, for which we use the PyPDF to Python library. Then from the text to tokenize the sentences, we use the NLTK send tokenize. Then for sentence embedding, we use the SBERT model, the paraphrase mini LM L6V2, that is the layer 6 with 384 hidden layers and version 2. And next is the document pair similarity, for which we use the TF-IDF algorithm and k-nearest neighbor algorithm. And next is the semantic search from a text corpus, for which we use the doc2vec algorithm. And lastly, for visualization, we use the matplotlib library. So this is a sentence similarity using SBERT result, where the right-hand side table represents the highest cosine similarity. The cell numbers represent the sentences within which the highest similarity has been found, and the left-hand side table represents the lowest similarity values with the cell numbers. So this is the document similarity between each pair of documents, where the first three is the highest similarity scores and the last three is the lowest similarity scores. As it is not possible to show all the 92 documents here, we have represented only 3. So this is the document pair similarity score. So the black bar at the x-axis is actually the document pair. So there were 92 document pair names and it became black, so it's not understandable. But the y-axis represents the cosine similarity, from which we understood that the similarity actually ranges from 0.2 to 0, supporting the heterogeneity of the collection. So this is the document pair similarity between each document pair, that is a cosine similarity matrix of 92 by 92, where the right side vertical represents the similarity score. The blue represents the most dissimilarity of the contents, while the yellow represents the betweenness or the closeness between the components. If we can zoom here, there is only a few different colors, but most of the colors are mostly bluish or purple, so supporting the dissimilarity between the collection. So this is the result of k-nearest neighbor algorithm, for which we limited the nearest neighbor to 5 and retrieved 5 similar documents against each of the files. The result of 5 documents are given here. So this is the retrieval of similar documents from the corpus of text. So we have trained the model with all the sample documents, that is the 92 documents, and retrieved semantically similar documents that satisfy the query that we put in the code line, like communication, education, meteorology, etc. And retrieved 10 relevant documents with the similarity score.
Can you wind up, please, Aditi?
Yes, ma'am, I'm almost there. With the similarity score against the query. In case of digital libraries, documents can be stored in a repository with varied collections. As discussed earlier, the document pair similarity measure supports the heterogeneity of the collection, and if the articles had greater similarity score, that would have supported near duplicate documents and plagiarized papers and recurring concepts that only lead to the overload of conceptually similar documents and storage issues. Hence, the heterogeneity of the collection of documents supports better search and document quality, which is also supported by a study in 2015 by Varol.
Okay.
From a heterogeneous documents
you need to read
pool,
everything.
identifying the relevant literature is a decisive task of a researcher. Thus, our study extends help in reviewing the literature systematically by identifying the most relevant documents from a corpus and satisfy the user query. However, all these codes are executed at the back end, and thus a front end is required for visualization of the outcome. Thus, the web interface of the digital library may be created using the Flask or Tornado framework for Python, which will provide the web-based UI for the
We
back-end
don't
result.
need to read everything.
I am
We
not
appreciate
reading,
your hard work. Thank you, Aditi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we take questions at the end? Sir, you may, sir.
Very good work, Aditi, but I want to know one thing, as I am also working in this domain. Say when you are using AS review, you can already select from the drop-down BART model. So have you compared that how this sentence BART and the actual BART is different?
No, that
That
was
may
not.
be a good point in future. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the default value and whether it is giving you some kind of improved value also?
Yes.
Oh.
Thanks.
Point taken, sir. I think the authors have taken the point. Now we'll have Mr. Mustaq Ahmad and Dr. Partha Sarathi Mukhopadhyay, Automated Subject Indexing for Educational Resources.
Good evening to all. We all know the importance of subject descriptors, and every subject descriptors are assigned by the trained LIS professional. So if the machine suggests the subject descriptors automatically, then what will happen? Now I am going to present my research paper, Automated Subject Indexing for Educational Research Resources Integrating ANIP and Eric Thesaurus. This research study shows the possibilities to design an automated indexing system using AI ML framework that will predict the subject descriptors on the basis of ERIC in a given text corpus or unknown data set. Objective of this research study is the incorporating ERIC as a inside the chosen AI ML framework as a link open data. Next, creating a sizable bibliographic data set about education, especially for abstract summaries in a format that AI ML framework can work on it. And third one is developing a test data set to assess how accurately the framework is working and establishing a system for widespread utilization of the framework. Now we shifting to the methodology. In this research study, ANIP open source framework, AIML framework is used, which is developed by the National Library of Finland. ANIP is an umbrella package that can includes and combine different available open source toolkits that will predict the subject descriptors using the available knowledge organization systems in a linked open data format, like as LCS, Library Congress subject headings, AgroVoc, UDC, MES, etc. And in ANIP, it can be feasible to use the textual textual data in a Mark Twain bibliographic format, like content like as a title, abstract, or summaries. And the bibliographic data set has been taken from the ERIC database, and which is freely available to all. And in this database using the ERIC thesaurus, which has almost 12,000 terms, including 4,500 descriptors and 7,000 synonyms. And this framework is a 3-layer architecture framework. First one is choose the vocabulary, second prepare the corpus from the training dataset and load the vocabulary and train the model. And this framework can be accessible in 3 ways. First one is command line interface, second one is the web UI interface, and third one for the REST API for the mass production. In layer 1, the vocabulary has been developed, and the ERIC vocabulary has been downloaded and is rectified using different open source toolkit like Scosify, RDF validator, and so on. In layer 2, the design the AI/ML framework. To design this AI/ML framework here, the Python virtual environment has been installed. After that, the ANIP current version 1.0 stable version currently it is installed, and then different backend and text analyzer has been incorporated. And in layer 3, that training and evaluation the framework. In this layer, we have collected around 90,000 bibliographic datasets from the ERIC database, and this dataset containing title, abstract, and URI of the subject descriptors. Here I just put a question in your mind, why we are using the subject URIs instead of the subject words. Okay. So the answer is the word may be changed in later, but the URI is the permanent. It not will be changed. That's why we are using the subject URIs instead of the subject words. And in training data set, out of around 90,000 data set, we have used for the training 55 point, around 56% we are using for the training the module, and near about 4% we are using for the test the module, whether it is working properly or not. Now we are shifting to the result set. In earlier when I discussed about the architecture of this framework, I told that this architecture can be accessed by 3 ways. One is the command line interface, second one is the web interface, and third one the REST API. Here you can see that the web interface of the ANIP framework, and in this text box we can put the our developed unknown data set or text corpus to get the subject descriptors from the machine. And right side of the page you can see that the which project we are using, which backend we are using. So here you can see that which we are working on ERIC model.
Can
so
you please wind up, Mustaq? Sorry, we're out of time. Can you wind
okay,
up?
ma'am, we just go. And this is we are just put a text corpus to get the subject descriptors, and all the here you can see that the machine suggesting the subject descriptors. And now we are checking the whether it is machine framework working properly or not, because in earlier said that if the machine can suggest the descriptors instead of the human beings, because we are LIS professional, trained professional are selecting the subject descriptors. So a document has been taken from the ERIC database, and the subject descriptors are given by the trained LIS professional. And here is a subject descriptors name is the educational history. So the magic is that when the same text corpus is put on the machine, it automatically suggests that the subject descriptors as per their ranking, and it is directly hitting the human given subject descriptor. Here you can see that the educational history. In previous slide, you can the subject descriptors is mentioned by the trained LIS professional by manually, and same way the framework directly hitting the educational history as a subject descriptors, and this is the beauty of this framework. And the future scope of this framework is quite successful with the title, abstract, and it can be applied with full text PDF, and it can be incorporated in different open source softwares like DSpace, ePrints, and it can be linked with the Koha also in different tag. And thank you.
Thank you, Mustaq. We'll take questions. Questions, if any, we can take later. Thank you, Mustaq.
Welcome.
Can we have Ms. Mausami Saha and Dr. Saptarshi Ghosh? Are they there? Identification of books metadata using ISBN search from title page, images, and AMI approach.
Good evening, all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Myself, Moshumi Shah, research scholar at the Department of Library Information Science, University of North Bengal. And my presentation title is Identification of Book Metadata using ISBN search from the title page images and AI/ML approach. And the co-author of this paper is Dr. Shaptorshi Ghosh, professor at the same department. As we all know, metadata plays a crucial role in digital resource management for digital libraries, and it helps us to search and retrieve the documents. Rajendran, in his article, stated that the criteria for accessing document are found in bibliographic metadata, which includes the data elements that provide the information about author, title, ISBN, and other aspects. It helps, however, identifying the metadata is a complex and time-consuming task for information professionals. On the other side, images are considered as a key source of information in several disciplines like medicine, data science, etc. The study basically based on the use of images to extract the bibliographic metadata for digital libraries. So the study mainly focused on two objectives. First one, construct a AI-based model for identifying the bibliographic metadata and extracting the bibliographic metadata from the images, and evaluate the model fitness for retrieving records from the repository in real time. This is the methodology of this study. The methodology based on 4 stages: data preparation, data pre-processing and extraction, rule-based bibliography metadata extraction, and visualization. So
no, I think so we give
the model is based on this methodology only. So we use 9 platforms for constructing the model. First one is data preparation. In this stage, we click several images from the books and used image reader and TestForge in Java Node in 9 platforms for extracting the textual information from the images. Image reader help us to access the images, and TestForge is a Tesseract OCR engine that extract the textual information from the images. Next stage is data preparation and extraction. This part is divided into two parts. Data preparation. First one is data preparation. In this workflow includes the series of data transformation and data manipulation strings, like removing the punctuation, removing the hyphens, space, converting the text into lower cases, for identifying the exact ISBN number of the text. And this extraction of the ISBN number from the text is displayed in this slide. This workflow includes the string manipulation that derives the 13-digit sequential number from the text, and count the length and the weight.
Can you wind up, please? Yes, Mausami. We appreciate your hard work. Can you come to the conclusion?
For bibliometric metadata extraction, we use Library of Congress catalog website. This is the visualization of the product of the model. It is a tile view node where we can see that the model extract the discussion. Model is successfully did. Moshumi, University of North Bengal. Yeah. What? Conclusion? Okay. in conclusion, AI-based model for extracting bibliography metadata from the book title page offer a promising solution that enhance the digital library management, and our model has successfully demonstrated the how bibliographic metadata is extracted from the image processing. Image processing, and our model has demonstrated efficiency and efficacy for extracting bibliography metadata by harnessing the power of 9 platform, Test4j, and rule-based engine. Thank you.
Saptarshi. Saptarshi. Thank you. We thank all the
Sir, I have a
presenters. And I think we have finished in record time. We had 9 paper presentations. And I would like to thank, I think, if there are any, should we take questions, sir?
So thank you. I request chairman, co-chair and rapporteur come to the dais. Actually, we have to start that program today, cultural program. The artist has come and they told that 6:30 they will start. And they'll take a lot of money and then we should listen their program, no? Otherwise they'll leave. And thank you, please take seat. Thank you, chairman, co-chairman and then rapporteur. Wonderful session you have organized. So I request Deepanita, please present. I request all the presenter come here. All the presenter, please come here. And Dr. Saptoshi, Professor Saptoshi, come. Who is the last presenter? Come. Next, I request Arup Babu, please come, and Nimai Chandra Shah, please. Next, come. अब आइए, क्या नाम बताइए? हाँ, Dr. Nimai Chandra Shah, please come. Arup Babu. Photo. Thank you. Next. Yeah. I request Professor Partho Mukhopadhyay, please come. Who is the guide of? Thank you. Next, you come. Chairman, you please. Now you. Yeah. Next.